All right, let's try it. This is the Global Political Party. The team members are Darlene, Marianne, Melissa, Isabella, and Isabel. We will be representing global political issues. We believe we will be better served and be taken seriously if we actually come to the table and declare that we wanted to have a political seat at the table. And we are five girls, but one voice. And today's topic is special edition with Nancy Grace and the two missing 2 years old. I think Paulson and Coons. Yeah, I think. Hi girls, this is urgent. It's reference to Nancy Grace's recent show on missing children. I believe the kid is called Dane Paulson, 2 years old, a charming little kid. He's a very handsome little man, and he went missing. We want to interject this situation because I think it is to about, and it would be under the jurisdiction of the family and safety for the family, as we want to lobby for Laura Trump to become the family advocate for America, and with a seat in the White House to legislate policies for the family. And this is a global situation as we represent the global political party and we address global situation as it's been a crisis now for many years. Women and children are gone missing through many different aspects of situation in terms of if it's not through murder, they just vanish and nobody knows where they are. It's like there's this thing that just gobble them up or something. But based on what Nancy Grace says, the child was playing in the front yard. Personally, and I have to give my opinion, I would freak out if I have a 2 year old and just leave him to play in the front yard on his own. I can understand the backyard where you make it very safety proof. I mean, like you would let your dog wander safely in the backyard. A kid at 2, I think more or less you treat like a little doggy because a kid at 2 cannot govern properly in terms of run for help or ice cream could lure the child away. A candy, anything. But in this case, apparently Isabel's grandmother said the child wandered down the street and was taken up by a couple in a car. It's a white car, she said, and the guy has a ponytail with black hair and was wearing a blue shirt with and driving a white car. It's a white car, not gold. She insisted that she saw a white car. What kind of make is the car? Okay, she could only see his side profile with the ponytail. Isabel, your grandmother is a darling and she's always seeing things like in the spirit. And she told when we were watching the Nancy Grace, and I was on the conversation with the girls, and she was talking to Isabella, and she said, "It's not a gold car; it's a white car. It's a." So apparently, Isabella showed her different types of make car, and she said it appeared as if it could be the because she did not see the front. She saw the top where you have the windscreen and you could see his side profile. And he has a, she said he has a very Ronstead ponytail. What is that? I'm not sure. Ronstead ponytail. She's very funny. Yeah, that's what she said. It's not a gold car. And it could be a 2000 Toyota Corolla white. The top from how she saw it. So a white car, and it's a rental, and it's an out of state rental. And they will not return it to that rental car company. They will drive it to another state to return it. And now we asked, is the child safe? And she said, so far, yes. It's a couple that always wanted a kid, and the child was wandering down the street. So the child was not taken from the home. It was taken from off the street, just wandering down, walking away down the street, because I thought a 2-year-old hanging out in the front yard with the road just right there. I don't understand this. And I know everyone trying to to sugarcoat the elephant in the room. Whosoever was taking care of this kid, it's a gross irresponsibility right here. Imagine putting a dog in the front yard and just leave it like there. It would wander away as well. Yes. And they saw the kid wandering down and they just scraped the child up. It's a very clean kid. It's healthy. It's handsome. I think everyone would want one, so they took it. And so far, Isabel's grandmother said the child is safe, it's well taken care of, and they're dressing it like a girl. Now we ask what the lady looks like. And she was wearing something like a blue, not a blue, a grayish top. Because you could just see their top side profile. And she has like a blunt cut hair. And that's what she said. And she sat in the back with the kid. And there's another kid with them. So they have 2 kids now, and it's a girl. And the little boy now is disguised as a girl, dressed like a girl. So they have 2 girls now just to escape, basically. So this little baby is now dressed like a girl. So it's 2 girls and the male and the female. And so now I guess you can look for 2 girls with this guy with this Ronstead ponytail, as Isabella's grandmother told. And the lady has I'm sure they've changed clothes by now, but the lady has a blunt cut and skinny. She's a very tiny lady, maybe 5 feet. And the guy from the sitting position, maybe could be 6 feet. But of course he was sitting, so. But the lady, she said you could see that she's tiny. It's a tiny lady, okay. All right, that's what Isabella's grandmother told us. And she can see in the spiritual realm. And she said, so far the child is very safe and it probably will not be recovered because they always wanted a little boy. The other child they had was a girl, or is a girl. And so that's the story on this kid. So, Nancy, we're trying to come up with a solution for the family because ladies, women, and babies are just disappearing. And it's like, it's okay. It's like everybody, there's no legislation, proper legislation to protect the family. And I think Laura Trump would do a good job on this. I can see her doing it. This is her thing. She can pass all these legislation, the Marriage Act, the protection for the family, this kind of thing where it doesn't matter who is in the house. The family has this governance that is safe. It is we can sit and discuss how to implement it, how should it be. What is it, girls? What's the right word? How the tabulation of the protocol? I don't know, but I think just from hearing us elaborate and on the matter, you can come up with how to move forward. With brainstorm, getting a few people to spin ideas and see what is practical enough to work, because we have to protect women, and if women are not protected and children are not protected, then you can understand why they're closing schools, because you don't have schools, you don't have any reason to have schools anymore because the kids are gone, you know? I think I think what I admire about Nancy Grace, I think Nancy could be the official legal head in the family office for this kind of safety and security for the family and in general, but we will focus on ladies and children because this is a priority. I think there's some amongst us that think that they have the right to take kids and to kill women. I don't know. It's almost like it's some kind of sick, twisted fantasy. And I suppose they sat and they watched the news, the culprits, and they would hear it announced on the news, and it gives them some kind of hit. Oh, wow, I did that, and nobody will find us. It's not funny. It's very dangerous. It's totally dangerous. Our friends that went missing they went to New York, I think. I think it was 2023 March for shopping, and they went missing. Yep, they went missing. They went missing. And there's nothing we can do. The police told that they have love interest and they don't want to be found. That's what the police told. And that was it. That was it. Isabella grandmother was the the person who told us that they're killed. So when you need some answers, you go to Isabella's grandmother. She's a darling. She said that they're killed. The police didn't even look twice when we contacted the family. They told the husbands of these two shopping buddies of ours that they have love interests. Can you imagine your wife is missing and you contact the police and the police would tell the husband that these ladies, they have love interest and that's where they are. 2023 in Manhattan. And the sad thing is, we were supposed to go and we told we're not paying monies to go to New York to go and cohabitate in a hotel with refugees. And that's the attraction. That was the attraction in Manhattan. You leave your, what are we going to buy? You cannot go to the mall. Everything is barred up and hurried. You cannot walk at night, which the fantasy of going to New York is the night with the lights and stuff. And it's yeah, and the human shit all over the street. And I begged all of us, because we would meet up in the group for shopping, don't go, put it off. These two said that we planned this trip every year and they weren't going to cancel because they're going to lose their money. And I'm like, so what? We canceled and we lost. Whatever we lost is enough. It's okay. We didn't care. I'm not leaving my house to go and hang out in a hotel with refugees. You cannot forget your key at the front door and leave your suitcase. It's gone. You'll get robbed in the hotel, you'll get robbed on the street, and now they're missing. And as the girls told me, they don't worry too much about it because if we had gone, logistically these culprits would have prepared for us. Logistically, meaning the two that went missing, if they saw that it was 10 of us, then they would have been logistically ready to strike on all 10 of us. So it's one thing to say, okay, if we were numbered up, we would have been safe. But there's nothing to go to Manhattan for. Park Avenue is rustic and horrible. It's just, hopefully, number 47 can fix the situation. I don't know, but make Park Avenue great again. We're lobbying for that in a different video. But I think the condition of kids being killed, murdered. I've seen another episode of Nancy with those two darling little girls that remind us of myself with my best friend when we were kids. And it broke my heart that night. I could not sleep because it could have been us. We were exactly like that. My best childhood friend. We were just inseparable. And we would walk around, we would run through the forest together, coming from wherever we would take the shortcut. Or it's, let's just say our childhood was filled with charms and fairies and unicorn, and it was okay. Today, not so much anymore. I think today we could not grow up in that way because it's not safe anymore. And it's just not safe. You have some element. They're called the creatures from the deep. And they're hell bent on destroying the peace, destroying the fantasy, destroying the element of greatness. They're tormented by, let's just say, bad whiskey, bad night, and bad sex. That's how they came on this planet. The proof of the pudding is in the taking. Their behavior is as such. And they're just angry with their mothers and they go around and kill women and children. Yes. And that's why I think implementing the Family Act and put more attention on the family, a little bit of attention, a little bit of extra, a little bit of better education, because the kids or somebody's, a little boy is somebody's, will become somebody's husband, and a little girl will become somebody's wife. And it has to start in the school, the education, the food they eat, the governance of mentality. It's very crucial to the health and wealth of an adult. The grounds of the food that you eat. And that's why I think Robert Kennedy will do very well with this make America great, healthy again, great again, with Laura and Vivek as the um, the food farmers are for commodity and working with agriculture and the farmers to get the correct food into the supermarkets for the kids, for the adults, for everyone, the pricing, everything. I think it's a good idea. And Nancy, I hope you hear this and we love you and I hope we can put something together and try to put some kind of normalcy on women and little children and the family. It has to start with the family and the food we eat moving forward. Hey girls, we have to address Nancy's case again. Dear Coons Jr., Isabella, you told that your grandmother said that the kid is safe. It leaves from one car into the next, and the parents were given a fee. They called it a fee. She said she could hear the conversation, and it's a fee because they did not want it to be considered like like the selling of the kid, but they felt better with the word fee. And the child, little Dior, went to a very loving family that always wanted a kid, so it's safe. That's what grandmother said. That's what was said. So may God bless the situation. And the kid is better off with the new family because this is total evil. It never went up in the hill. It never went to the campsite. And they allow everyone to be searching at the campsite for a kid that never was there because they knew they already got rid of it from the bottom of the hill or wherever. But finally, grandmother said that the kid left from one car into the other car. It's safe. It's been treated well. It's in a loving home, and that's where it should be. So, Nancy, this is what grandmother said because we asked her, and we will be looking into cases in general. But since the spotlight is on Nancy Grace for this episode, we try to do as best we can and ask questions. Um, And I must tell you, grandmother is so all the time accurate. It's not funny. And she will not give a answer unless she can see something. If she can't see it, she'll say, I cannot see it. I don't have the opportunity to see it. The universe did not show me anything, she would say. But she will not tell you a lie or make things up. She'll tell you what she can see. So, yes. But I'm very happy little Dior is safe. There's no need for us to. Poor kid is, God bless the situation. It went to a great home. They sold the kid and they could not accept the money as payment. They wanted it to be called a fee. It was never adopted officially, so it's not really a fee. They just sell the kid. That's it. The girlfriend did not want to have it around, and I guess the father decided that it's easy for him to sell the baby than to expose it to this kind of danger, this evil woman. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I guess on one hand, you could say shadow, but on the other hand, you could say, well done, Papa. I guess he did the right thing because he wasn't around the kid 24 hours. He has to go to work, and this child would be left with this woman to take care of it. So you have to love the papa as well. I guess he got desperate and he did it. Wow. Before he would come home and the kid is dead or something else, whatever, but I don't know. All right, well. P.S. We asked Isabella's grandmother what was the definition of a Ronstedt ponytail, and she said someone that has outgrown it's appear as if he was too old to be wearing a ponytail. So that is the definition of a Ronstedt ponytail. We love you, grandmother. We'll be again.